Tupac is here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You know, brother, you a hard brother. It's hard to get in contact with. Seriously. But I want to thank you for taking our time for New Generations, because I've been trying to get you down here for a long time. Tupac Shakur, that's unusual. Is there a meaning behind that?
Yeah. It's determined to overcome my obstacles. It's a character builder. If you have a name that no one else has, you have to repeat it twice. You got to say it with extra feeling the second time. It builds character. So, you know, that's what my mother gave it to me.
And there it is, Tupac. Brothers are in a serious war for their existence. What survival tips would you give to them trying to survive out there?
Semi-automatic weapons, stockpile, generator, lots of supplies that won't perish, range skills. Any way to make money, just start stockpiling your money, sharpen up your range skills, and just get lots of supplies. And start buying your own house. So, you know, when they do come, you can say, get off my property.
All right, all that good stuff, right? When you think of the civil rights movements and all the other movements as far as peace and justice, and you think where we stand now, have we accomplished anything? What runs through your mind?
I mean, it would be disrespectful for me to say we haven't accomplished anything with all the sacrifices people have made up until this point. But I would be blind to say that we haven't really reached the goal. Therefore, we really haven't accomplished anything because we haven't achieved what we started out to achieve, and that's self-determination. We still can't determine what we eat, when we want to take off work and all of that.
Right,
we still don't have self-determination, you know. So we're still not even represented in the country that we live in.
What has been the most fulfilling thing that has happened to you so far?
Coming to the school.
Coming to the school?
Yeah, it's been
George Washington Carver.
A scientist.
Shirley Chisholm.
A first black congresswoman.
Mary McLeod Bethune.
An educator.
Marian Anderson.
An opera singer.
Duke Ellington.
A jazz composer.
Harriet Tubman.
A black freedom worker.
King Jr.
A civil rights leader.
Thurgood Marshall.
A free court justice.
Booker T. Washington.
He started the Tuskegee Institute.
Reverend Jesse Jackson.
A minister and a leader.
Wilma Rudolph.
Olympic athlete.
Ralph Bunche.
He was a Nobel Peace Prize.
Who is Marcus Garvey?
A black nationalist.
Where was he born?
In Jamaica.
Where did he die?
In London.
What was his motto?
One God, one faith, one justice.
And what did he tell his people?
Occupy best you can accomplish what you will.
Now, going to high school prepared me for the world in terms of how we have to deal with white people every day. If I didn't go to high school, they would have tripped me out. I'd have really been confused.
Right.
But I grew up with them. I saw how they was when we was in high school, so I knew how they was going to be when we got out in the real world. So that experience in that high school, because it was so free and artsy-fartsy, that I could just really peep game and just see what they was talking about and look how they dressed and what they wanted and what they smoked and what they didn't smoke. And, you know, I got to see that real close. So I could see how their behavior patterns would be when we get in the business world.
Yeah, in the real world. But, Pop, before you leave, could you leave our youth with a positive message out there?
Fortunately, I don't have any positive messages for our youth except keep your head up. You know, don't give up. Just stay struggling. That's as positive as it gets in 1993.
Well, okay, we want to thank Tupac again for joining us. I'm Kenema Ivor, and like he said, keep your head up. You got to focus and handle it if you got something to do. Until next time, peace.
We killing each other because we killing ourselves. We not when another man. I know I've been in a position. It's out of our control. It's not like he wants to kill. He just doesn't want to die. You know what I'm saying? It's that situation when you got we are living in a war zone. It's not as easy as these people are making us think that they just got some criminal ass black kids with guns. It is not like that. We live in hell. We live in the gutter. We got us stacked up 80 deep in one building. You know, by the time you get out your house, you strapped to protect yourself. Because you living in the same community that the police is carrying rifles and riot gear. Same, they need them riot, excuse my language, I'm so sorry. The same reasons they need the riot hat, the riot jacket, the flak jacket, the double vest, the 9mm Glocks with extra bullets, the tear gas, the mace, all that. Who do you think the police is using that against? Dogs? So we fighting the same villains that they fight in the street. But instead of them seeing us fighting villains in the street, we all villains.
Is your generation the one that is picking up for where the Panthers left off, saying, all right, enough is enough? The generation before us forgot about the fight. We're picking it back up.
Not only forgot about the fight, forgot about us. Yes, and we're picking it back up. But at this level, all we're trying to do is unite. And right now, as a year, we got 1 million people that's listening. Now we can tell them something. Now we can try to get them that way, and we might lose some. We might gain some, but we would never even have that audience had we not said what was real. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing for us to remember is that the same crime element that white people are scared of, black people are scared of. The same crime element that white people fear, we fear. So we defend ourselves from the same crime element that they scared of. You know what I'm saying? While they waiting for legislation to pass and everything, we next door to the killer. We next door to him, you know, because we up in the projects where it's 80 in the building. All them killers that they letting out, they right there in that building. But it's better, just because we black, we get along with the killers or something? We get along with the rapists because we black and we from the same hood? What is that? We need protection too.
Finally, I want to ask you about something that someone else asked you in the interview, and I thought the answer was interesting because I think it speaks to you and your generation a lot. Someone said, where do you see Tupac 10 years from now? You said, hey, I just want to be alive. That's real for you.
That's so real. I made a metamorphosis. I'm a new person today because I used to strongly and honestly, I feel like I could represent my generation so much because I honestly did not care whether I lived or died. But now I cannot die with people thinking I'm a rapist or a criminal. I can't leave until this is straight. You know, I'm not suicidal. I can't go until y'all really know what time it is. And then after that, boom, it's all over. And we can see, you know, how this shit fall. But that's how it is. And the reason being is because if I can't live free, if I can't live with the same respect as the next man, I don't want to be here. Because God has cursed me to see what life should be like. If God wanted me to be this person and be happy here, he wouldn't let me feel so oppressed. He wouldn't let me feel so trampled on. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let me think the things I think. So I feel like I'm doing God's work. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't have nothing to pass around for people to put money in the bucket don't mean I ain't doing God's work. I feel like I'm doing God's work. You know what I'm saying? Because these ghetto kids ain't God's children. And I don't see no missionaries coming through there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing God's work. While Reverend Jackson do his up in the middle class and he go to the White House and have dinner and pray over the president, I'm up in the hood, you know what I'm saying, doing my work with my folks. And just because I don't live there don't mean I don't go there. I got to go there because I can't hang nowhere else.